Yeah. Oh, na 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 na, yeah.
Okay, so hi, I'm Kevin.
I'm Dar.
We're here to talk about relationships.
Yes.
So, why are we even doing this? Let's talk about that. What is the purpose?
We came up with this idea because I just went through a very salty situation, and I like to share it with people because I think that it would be a benefit to them.
Another thing that would kind of fit in that was that you and I have some great conversations, and actually it was your idea. You said at one point we should record this stuff.
Absolutely.
And I was thinking, well, okay, we might record the voice and, maybe. And I just didn't really think you were very serious about it. But it would be of value, I think, because we have some pretty deep conversations.
Absolutely. And we're here to learn from each other.
Right.
I mean, not just us,
Right.
but the world.
Right.
That's what we are here for. We are all energy, and we extract knowledge from one another.
Right.
So we just want to impart some knowledge and some wisdom. We're going to float some balloons, like I learned from someone very dear to my heart. Float some balloons. If one works for you, grab it and let the rest of them go.
That's very true. I think that's a good way to describe. So let's get off into it. First question is, do you...
Wait a minute.
What?
Tell them about these questions, because I have no knowledge
okay.
of what you're asking me.
She has no knowledge of what I'm about to ask her. Actually, we thought it would be best first we talked about discussing it and having topics and so on and so forth. But then I started to think more about it. We discussed it. And I think that we've come to the conclusion that it's basically best just to record a natural, normal conversation between she and I. And Dar has no idea what the questions are going to be. So it's going to be very spontaneous in that regard.
Absolutely.
Okay,
So I don't know what you're going to get. And on what day you're going to get it.
Okay. So you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Okay. So
Good thing there's a record button and an erase button.
Okay. Yeah. So the first question I'll ask you is, do you believe in love at first sight?
Oh, wow. You should give me these questions. I believe that there's something that happens at first sight. Do I believe that it's the agape love? No.
Agape love.
Well, let me put it this way. I believe that it is the agape love because the agape love is God's love.
Okay.
We love one another where it's unconditional. You're willing to help them. If anything happens to them, if somebody fell right in front of your eyes, you would go out and extend a hand and help them. But then there's other loves like filios and these other kinds where you have this lustful love. When you first see them, you get excited or turned on, or, different kind of loves like that. I believe those come at first sight, yes, between a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman, or a man and a man, however it goes. Yeah, I believe in that.
Has it ever happened to you?
What, the lustful love?
No,
or the
no.
agape love?
The love at first sight love.
No.
You've never come across anybody and said, wow.
Yeah, I did. My babies.
Good answer.
Well, that's the answer I got for you.
Okay.
My babies gave me the agape love. It was unconditional. And even to this day, no matter what they do, I love them regardless.
Okay. Do you believe...
I want to back up again because I said I believe that you have the agape love for somebody at first sight. But what I meant was you have those lustful or filial kind of loves at first sight. You don't really have the agape love. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here to learn and we're supposed to have. But nobody has that but God. We should have it, but if you think about it, there are a lot of people that have driven by a bad situation, people sitting on the side of the freeway in a bad situation, and they drive right on past them. They don't even lend a helping hand, right?
Yes.
I mean, we have our homeless out on the street. They drive right by and have an excuse why they won't even give them $1.
We're talking about love at first sight.
I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to explain to you why I'm saying that the agape love is not there. So I don't believe in that kind of love.
You've heard that saying, though, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It was love at first sight.
It's some kind of love, but it's not the real unconditional love.
I understand that, but you've never experienced it at all. You've never You've never been attracted to somebody and then stayed with them after the very first time you saw them?
Okay, you asked me.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
And
Does
I
it happen?
said, well, what kind of love are you talking about?
Being in love with another person.
Any kind of love? Because I told you
No,
there's all kinds of love.
relationship type of love.
I don't believe that there's that agape love, the kind of love you're supposed to hold for another
Okay,
person.
I'm not asking you about.
No, I don't believe in that kind. I've never had that
Okay,
kind.
all
That agape kind of love.
I'm not asking you, just so you know, I'm not asking about whether you had appropriate love before. I'm just asking if you had love at first sight.
See,
You
this
saw
is why
somebody
we're
and you were
doing this.
physically attracted to them, and then
He knows how to dig, and I don't know how not to give. Okay, whatever. Okay, you asked me,
right, you
have I ever had that kind of love where it's love at first sight?
right.
I may have had love at first sight, but it wasn't the unconditional, real love that you were
Don't
asking
explain
about.
it. So
I have to, so they understand.
No, they got
I've
it.
never
now.
had that kind of love.
You've
no.
never in your life have you seen somebody and you said, "Wow, I'm really all over that," and then really tried to go after them and then try to be with them. You've never had that happen.
That isn't the agape kind of love you're
I'm
asking
not asking.
about.
The question was not, Dar, have you ever had the agape kind of love?
No.
That's not the question.
No.
The question is,
Okay.
have you ever experienced love at first sight?
I've experienced physical love at first sight
Okay.
before.
Is it more appropriate to ask you, have you ever experienced lust at first sight?
Thank
is that
you.
better?
That's much better for me. Because see, I'm a Libra.
All right.
It's either one
Okay.
way or the
All right,
other. There's no middle
that's
line for
actually
me.
what I was trying to get at.
I can't go there. I'm telling you, you got to tell me
Okay.
one way or the other. There's no
Okay.
middle road for me. I'm
All
going
right.
to give it to you. I'm transparent.
I thought you were abstract. I didn't know you were so
No,
concrete.
it's this way or that way.
All right.
I'm just going to tell you like it is.
Okay, so
for
let's,
me,
Okay, so have you ever experienced lust at first sight? Mm-hmm. What was that like?
it was bad.
Why?
It ended badly,
Oh,
and it was one-sided.
do you trust your first instincts about that, or have you learned not to?
I don't do that. No. And when I say I've had that before, I was much younger. Understand that. That happens when we were young and
Yeah.
young.